You kept me waiting for quite a while, little kitty. What's the matter? You not looking forward to being my study buddy? It's not that? Well, then what is it? You're not hurt or sick, are you? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't know why I'm suggesting that. Really? You don't know? So I guess it's just a coincidence that today of all days you're taking an awfully long time to get down the mountain. All right, if you say so. Although, since you're taking a bit longer to get from one place to another, perhaps we should take an easier route to my house. Granted, it might take us a little bit longer, but it should be easier on you, kitty. You don't mind that, do you? Oh, really? You're sure? All right, if you say so. But don't think I don't notice that you're refusing to hold eye contact with me. Oh, come on. Did you really expect me not to notice? I'm training to be an assassin. I have to take in every minute detail of the person I'm looking at. And right now, that's you. Your eyes keep flitting from one side of me to the other, but you never look directly at me. Why is that, little kitty? Have I done something to upset or offend you? No? Then what is it? You think you need to be scared of studying with me? Not exactly. All right, well, if you're sure that everything's all right, I guess we'll get going. Although, if this is an issue with someone else saying something about this, perhaps teasing you about it, or, I don't know, making you feel bad about it in some way, please let me know. After all, I feel like they might need a bit of a lecture, and not one from the teacher. Oh, so it has nothing to do with the other students? All right, if you say so. And I do mean that this time. I've come to realize that I can trust you to tell me if the other students are bothering you. So if you say they aren't bothering you this time, I know it's true. Of course, little kitty, we can start walking. I hope you don't mind if we chat a little while we walk. What I want to chat about is the little talk you and Teach had earlier today. Don't go changing the subject now. Now you've gotten me interested. What were you discussing? Something personal? Oh, really? Nothing bad, right? I see. Well, that's odd, little kitty. That's very odd indeed. What makes me say that? Well, it just so happens that you had your little chat with Koro-Sensei right after he handed out the assignments for study partners. And now, you're acting rather nervous around me. Granted, you've been shy in the past, mainly because I tend to tease you a little, especially about your crush on me, but it's never been this bad. Did I do something to scare you? Look, I know you said it's nothing bad, but still. I do want to keep this alliance or friendship or whatever it is, and I want to make sure that I do things right. I want to keep this as long as I can. And if I've done something to make you afraid of me, then clearly there's going to be an issue. So come on, just tell me what I did. All right, if it doesn't have anything to do with something I've done, what is it? Yes, I am a bit irritated, but I will try to calm down. I don't get it, okay? If it isn't something that I've done, what is it? Of course, little kitty. Of course I know how you feel about me. And something tells me Teach does too. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't have assigned us as study partners. He does know? How can you be sure of that? He told you that he knows? Did he tell you this during your little chat? I see. And what was the rest of the conversation about, if I'm allowed to ask? That's what all of this is about? All of what? Your nervousness? Your avoidance of me? Oh, I think I'm starting to get it, little kitty. Are you embarrassed by the fact that Teach seems to be shipping us with each other? That isn't it. All right then, well, I'm afraid I'm at a loss. What? What did he tell you about me? Kitty, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at him for whatever he told you. So I would appreciate it if you told me exactly what he said to you about me so that I know why I'm killing him now. It's nothing bad. You keep saying that, little kitty, and every time you get more and more nervous. Something tells me it is bad. Now what is it? Come on, just spill it, okay? What was that? No. I could hear you just fine. I just didn't understand a word of what you said. Oh, come on, you can't honestly think that you said that in a normal way. It sounded like you were talking in fast forward. Come on, slow down a little. Take a deep breath if you need to, and tell me what he said. He said what? It's okay. I'm not going to be mad at you. After all, you don't shoot the messenger, do you? You have quite the sense of humor, little kitty. I suppose I might be compelled to shoot the messenger, but don't worry. You're much too adorable to shoot. I beg your pardon? He said that about me. And when exactly did he figure this out? He said that he overheard it at one point. Did he tell you when he overheard it? Really? I see. Is it what, little kitty? What were you going to ask? Is it true? I honestly don't know myself yet. What I mean is, I don't know what this feels like. I don't know if I'm really associating the emotions with the proper term. I've never felt this way about anyone, so I don't know if I'm using the proper label for it. I beg your pardon, little kitty? Describe what I'm feeling. All right, well, I guess I can give that a shot. We do it all the time in English class. This ought to be easy. Let's see. When I'm around you, since you're the person who gives me this feeling, I feel lighter somehow. It's like walking on air, I suppose. I know that's a pretty cliché comparison, but sometimes clichés are clichés for a reason. They're overused, but it's because they're almost always true. I feel like I'm walking on air, or I suppose clouds, since they're the closest things to solids in the air. And I don't know. Does my heartbeat get faster? Well, I don't usually pay much attention to my own heart rate, usually just those of people around me, but yeah, I'd say it does get a bit quicker. What? Yeah, I suppose I do feel a bit sick in the stomach. Why? Is that normal for this feeling? Maybe. So you don't know yourself? You think you know? Well, your guess is better than mine, little kitty. So I guess I'll trust your judgment. What else? Do I feel happy when I see you? Of course I do, little kitty. We're friends, after all. I should be happy to see you. Not necessarily. Sometimes people don't get happy to see their friends. I see. Yes, I do always feel happy when I see you. Why? You think that my guess was correct. And you think that Teach was correct for guessing that that's what I was feeling? I see. Well then, little kitty, it appears I do feel the same way about you. Just like you were hoping. Where does that leave us now? Well, you're clearly the expert on these things. I don't really know what's supposed to come next. Are we supposed to just stay friends for a little while? Are we supposed to immediately dive into a relationship? Come on, little kitty. You were an expert a moment ago. What do we do next? Of course I trust you, little kitty. We've been friends for months now. To be honest, I would trust you with my life. Hell, I would even trust you with my death. By that I mean I'd trust you to make it quick and painless, and not allow me to suffer. But that's beside the point. What do you think we should do next? You want to try something you've read about? All right, then. You need me to close my eyes. All right, as I said, I trust you. Yes, of course, little kitty. You have my permission to put your hands on my face. Just don't smother me, all right? I'd prefer not to die tonight. Relax, little kitty. I'm only joking. I know you're not going to kill me. All right, I'm ready whenever you are. Well, I think it is safe to say that you know what you're talking about, little kitty. I think we do both love each other quite a bit.